Hey, Shalom Yasharala, which means peace, Israel. I'd like to start off by giving our praises, our honor, and our glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Akakadash. Yahweh, that's the true and powerful mighty name of who the world ignorantly calls God, Jehovah Yahweh or Hayah. Bahashem means in the name. Yahweh Shai, that's the true and powerful mighty name of who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, Yeshua, or Yeshaya. And the Rahakmadash is the Holy Spirit, according to the ancient Paleo Hebrew tongue. I would like to give double honors unto the apostles and elders, the great millstone, who I've learned the truth of the Bible from. And peace, blessing, safety, and salutation unto the hopeful elect, and to you believers and listeners out there that came back into the faith and obedience of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Much love and respect unto you brothers pushing this gospel in sincerity and truth, risking your lives and freedom now more so than ever. May Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai continue to bless you and your households. I'm the brother Yawam coming back at you with another lesson, Lord willing, edifying to the Lord's elect. And just wanted to go into the elect men, okay, and just going into why the elect is so important, one, and just different things that the elect will be going through, okay. And I'm just gonna go into it, not gonna sit here and talk much about it. I'm gonna open up with the book of Isaiah chapter 32 and verse 2. And a man shall be as in hiding place from the wind. Okay, that wind represents destruction, and it's not just talking about any man. It's talking about a Israelite man, mainly an elect member. Okay, one of the remnant. Okay, one of the 1/3 men. Okay, that's going to be a hiding place from the wind. Okay, and the Israelites consist primarily of these so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native, Seminole Indians, West Indians, or Haitians. You also have the Israelite foreigners, who are likened unto a speckled bird, who may look like the heathen nations because they've been scattered amongst the heathen nations. But their bloodline and lineage goes back unto Jacob by way of their father. Okay? So an elect Israelite man is going to be as a hiding place from the wind, and that's why Isaiah 4 and 1 is going to take place. 7 women cleaving on the one man. Okay? Because they're going to, be doing that for protection, and that number 7 goes into a complete number of women. Okay, they're gonna be cleaving onto that man for protection. All right, from the wind, from the destruction and the evils that's gonna be out there in the world. Okay, and a covert from the tempest, as rivers of water in a dry place, as the shadow of a great rock in a weary land. Right, because during the time of Jacob's trouble, the elect are gonna be taken care of. All right, and then also too, Isaiah 33 and 6, wisdom and knowledge, as it says right here, shall be the stability of thy times and strength of salvation. The fear of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is his treasure. Right. Okay. According to the book of Ecclesiasticus, also known as the book of Sirach, the 2nd chapter, it talks about the elect is going to fear Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Okay. Uh, let's see what else we can get. Let's go to Isaiah chapter 13 and verse 11. Okay. And it reads, and I will punish the world for their evil, and the wicked for their iniquity. And I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease, and will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible. And that's talking about Babylon the Great, America. Okay, he's going to take this place down. Okay, for all the wickedness. All right. Starting with 2/3 of the nation of Israel, Esau, Edom, and the rest of the heathen. Verse 12, I will make a man more precious than fine gold. And that's talking about an elect man. All right. And I'm going to show you. Even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir. Okay. Therefore, Salakia, I will shake the heavens, and the earth shall be removed out of her place by way of the missiles. Okay. That's how that's going to happen. In the wrath of Yahweh, Lord of hosts, and in the day of his fierce anger. All right. So let's go into why the elect man is going to be more precious than fine gold. Let's go to Zechariah 13 and verse 8. Okay. All right, let's go here. Zechariah 13:8, and it shall come to pass that in all the land, said Yahweh, two parts, and he's talking about here in America, okay? Two parts, but you're going to have elect members all over the world. Therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein. All right, so 2/3 are going to be cut off and die. Majority of the nation of Israel over here in America, but the 1/3 is going to be left. Those is going to be getting salvation. And I will bring the third part through the fire, and will refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried. So we're going through that's why the elect is going to be precious like fine gold, because they're undergoing a purification process. Okay. And getting built up for the things that's going to come. Okay. Blessed is he who readeth. That's why wisdom and knowledge is going to be the stability of our time, because we're going to not, those members of those elect men are not going to be moved by, what's to come, because they put their faith and trust in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. But continue on, they shall call on my name, and I will hear them. I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, Yahweh is my God. All right. So let's go here, just to further drive the point home of the elect being tried as gold. The Ecclesiasticus, also known as Sirach, chapter 2 and verse 5, for gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. Right. Okay. So those acceptable men, that 1/3, okay, because that's why they were chosen from the foundation of the earth, because they were found acceptable in the sight of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. Okay, and so they're being tried through the fire because he knows that they can handle it. Okay. And so, when you go through a purification process, and when you get that precious metal in its raw form, it got dirt and sediment and all type of impurities on it. So you got to put it in the fire, melt it down, separate the impurities, cool it down, okay, hammer it, to get some more of the impurities off of it, put it back in the fire, keep that process going until you get majority of the impurities off. Then after you get the impurities off, then that's where you mold it, okay? And then you got to go through the molding process, and then it's the whole thing. And that's what the Heavenly Father is doing with the 1/3, okay? Let's go here to Isaiah, back to Isaiah. Go to chapter 48 and verse 10. Behold, I have refined thee, but not with silver. I have chosen thee in the furnace of affliction. So adversity and affliction, the hell that we catch, is what's going to help mold us and shape us into what we're, to the man that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, that wants us to be. Okay, you can either fold or you can trust the process and grow. Okay. And the best thing is to grow, because he's not putting this on us to tear us down. He's putting this on us to, for us to better ourselves. Okay. I'm not saying that, not saying that I'm a member of the elect, or, that's why we call ourselves the hopeful elect, because nobody knows. But as the scriptures say, put on, therefore, as the elect, we're, trying to move and act accordingly to how the elect would. So let's go here to the book of Malachi, chapter 3 and verse 2. But who may abide the day of his coming? The only ones that's going to be able to overcome is the elect. And it said that they're scarcely going to make it. Okay? And who shall stand when he appeareth? For he is like a fine refiner's fire, and like fuller's soap. And he shall sit as a refiner and purifier of silver. And he shall purify the sons of Levi. And that's a representation, okay, of the priesthood. And we know that the priesthood has now fallen upon all 12 tribes. Okay, so he's purifying the elect of all 12 tribes, and purge them as gold and silver, that they may offer unto Yahweh an offering in righteousness. Right. When we go out on the highways and hedges, and when we're doing these video epistles, we're offering up an offering, and, we're hoping that it's in righteousness. Okay, and we hope that he doesn't forsake us, and utterly cast us out. That's why we constantly pray and constantly, trying to do right by the to the best of our ability, so He won't forsake us. Let's go here, Amos chapter 9, verse 9. Slack you for a second. So this is Amos chapter 9 and verse 9, and it reads, "For lo, I will command and I will sift the house of Israel among all nations, going into him separating the 2/3 from the 1/3. Like as corn is sifted in a sieve, yet shall not the least grain fall upon the earth." That least grain is talking about the elect. Verse 10, "All the sinners of my people shall die by the sword." That's the 2/3, which say the evil shall not overtake nor prevent us, saying that nothing's going to happen, nothing good or nothing bad is going to happen to them. And I'm going to grab this in the NLT. Verse 11, "In that day will I raise up the tabernacle of David that is fallen." That tabernacle of David represents the 1/3. "And will close up the breaches thereof, and will raise up his ruins, and I will build it as in the days of old, that they may possess the remnant of Edom, and of all the heathen which are called by my name, say Yahweh, that doeth this." So we want them servants, man. Okay? They're gonna reign, be the first ones to reign with Yahweh. Let's get that. Matter of fact, hold on, let me get that in the NLT first. Then I'll grab. Let's go here. Amos 9. This is the book of Amos, chapter 9 and verse 9 in the NLT. "For I will give the command and will shake Israel along with the other nations, as grain is shaken in the sieve. Yet not one true kernel will be lost." That true kernel represents the elect. And He's shaking us along with the other nations because we've been scattered into all nations. Okay, you have some of the Israelite foreigners among these other nations. Verse 10, "But all the sinners will die by the sword. All those who say nothing bad will happen to us." All right, and that's the mindset of a lot of our people, because they say that people have been talking about the second coming of the Messiah for so long. A lot of people, they lost faith and don't believe anymore, man. Okay. Verse 11, "In that day I will restore the fallen house of David. I will repair its damaged walls. From the ruins I will rebuild it and restore its former glory." And that's spiritual rebuilding the tabernacle of David, man. All right. And this went the hopeful members of the elect that are in this truth, that is doing this thing in sincerity to the best of their ability. Okay. "Israel will possess what is left of Edom, and all the nations I have called to be mine. Yahweh has spoken this, and He will do these things." Right. As it's spoken, it's going to come to pass. Let's go to Isaiah 59:19. Okay. "So shall they fear the name of Yahweh from the west, and His glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the spirit of Yahweh shall lift up a standard against him." Right. So elect members are going to have divine intervention when the world start coming against them, man. Okay, now some of them like are gonna get snatched up and thrown in the prison, these camps and whatever. Some might get beheaded, but that's their story. But some members of the elect, okay, are gonna get spiritual powers, get divine intervention, from the angels, okay, or however the how Bashim Hawashai has to play it out, man. But He's gonna lift up that standard, and only the elect men, okay. Also, I have here the book of Psalms, chapter 34. I'm going to start at verse 7. "The angel of Yahweh encampeth round about them that fear Him, and delivereth them." Right? And we need that, man. We need, the angels shield and protecting us, man. Okay, because we're under attack every day. All right. And then, even more so in the times to come. That's why it's important to do right by Yahweh Bashim Yahushai so you can receive these benefits. Okay. Continue on, verse 8. Oh, taste and see that Yahweh is good. Blessed is the man that trusted in him, right? Because, it's talking about taste. This good this word is likened unto honey, living waters. All right, the bread of life. Okay, and it is good. It's good for our soul, man. That's why blessed is he that trusted in Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Oh, fear Yahweh, ye his saints, for there is no want to them that fear him. Okay. And those that fear Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, he's going to take care of them. Yeah, he's going to try you and test you and see, if you ready and worthy for what he has in store. Or for the little things he has in store for you on this side, but more so in the kingdom of heaven. All right, he's just trying to see if you worthy and if you ready. Sirach 2 and 10. Look at the generations of old and see, did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded? Or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken? Or whom did he ever despise that called upon him? Right. Okay, because we have all these examples, written for our learning. Romans 15 and 4, for whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning, that we through patience and comfort of the scriptures might have hope. So we have all these different examples to refer back to, man. You got Daniel in the lion's den, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, all right, in the fiery furnace. You had the Lord feed Elijah with ravens, okay, having them bring him bread and flesh while he drank from the brook. It's all type of examples of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai coming through and saving his elect. Okay, those at that time period. Okay, and I'm going to get one more, and I'm going to close out. This is Isaiah chapter 65, verse 12. Therefore will I number you to the sword, and ye shall all bow down to the slaughter. Why is that? Because when I called, you did not answer. And how did the Lord call? By his prophets. Okay, by the men out there on the highways and hedges, starting with the elder apostles and the elder bishops of Great Millstone, and the men on down. That's how he's been calling out to his people. But they don't want to answer. They don't want to hear. Continuing on, when I spake, you did not hear, but did evil before my eyes, and did not choose that wherein I delighted. Not right. Our people do everything contrary to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. And then, when they get judged, they wondering why. Because you partaking in the things that he doesn't delight in, man. And you take pleasure in it. Verse 13, therefore, thus said the Lord Yahweh, behold, my servant shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servant shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servant shall rejoice, but you shall be ashamed. And we want to be his servants. Because in the time of famine, in the times of coming in Jacob's trouble, we want to, be able to eat. All right. Water, and, be able to drink, rejoice. Okay. Verse 14, behold, my servant shall sing for joy of heart, but ye shall cry for sorrow of heart, and ye shall howl for vexation of spirit. And that's why, people are going to be flocking unto the men of the Lord during them times, because they're going to see that we're not going to be in trouble. Okay, it's like that they're not going to be in trouble like the others, man. Okay? So, brothers, it's important to pray unto Yahweh Bashim Yahushai that you're a member of his elect. Okay, so you can receive these benefits to be ultimately be taken care of and receive salvation. So I'm gonna go ahead and end it there, man. I pray and hope. Oh, it's like y'all supposed to get that revelation. One more before I close out. This is Revelation chapter 2 and verse 26. I'm gonna start at 25. But that which ye have already, hold fast till I come. And he that overcometh, hold on, I believe this is supposed to be red letter. If I'm not mistaken. Yep. All right. Revelation 2 and 25. This is Yahushua speaking. But that which ye have already, hold fast till I come. What are we holding fast? This wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Okay, because it's going to be the stability of our time. And he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, He that endured to the, I'm going to get it. To him will I give power over the nations, and he shall rule them with a rod of iron. These other nations, a rigorous, harsh rulership. As the vessels of a potter shall they be broken to shivers, even as I received of my father. One more. All right, Revelation 24:13. But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. Okay, those that overcome and endure unto the end shall be saved. And we want to be part of that number. So pray unto Yahweh Bashim Yahushua to give you the spirit of endurance and that you're one of his elect. I pray and hope this lesson was edifying, giving our praises, our honor, and our glory unto Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua, Bahashim Makakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace, blessing, safety, and salutation unto the hopeful elect, until you believe the listeners out there. Shalom.